Uh, Good morning or good day, everybody. My name is Abdi Lajavardi, and today I have one of my wonderful colleagues, Dr. Chukozi Okera, joining me, and I'm delighted to have him on Education for a Better World. So, Dr. Okera, welcome to Education for a Better World.
My pleasure, Abby. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. If you don't mind, please share with our audience about you personally and then follow up with professionally.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, my name is Dr. Kerry. I joined the education system with diverse experience from the manufacturing, chemical, oil and gas, beverage, and pharmaceutical industry. I also have extensive knowledge and experience from environmental health and safety management, uh, with interest in auditing, compliance, and regulatory, which entails local, state, and federal laws. Also in data analysis and other environmental system management, such as auditing that I've mentioned, and investigation, data analysis, policy formulation, and development. I love to do research, and of course, I'm a researcher. I love to find out the unknown and using my findings to support corrective action and continuous improvement that have helped so many students out there. I also love to play soccer during the summer. I'm a family man, married, and have 4 kids. I've published a few scholarly peer-reviewed journals that are widely used across the globe as well. Because my findings, my research interest is focused on corporate social responsibility and conflict management and resolution as well. So that's just a little thing about myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chikozi. You are a great educator and researcher with a distinguished background. But if you were going to define what you think about a good educator, ideal or a model educator, how would you define that person?
Yeah, a good, a fine or refined educator, I believe, should have specialized skills. Such skills as effective communication. You need to be a very good communicator in order to reach out to your students, and not just only to your students, to your fellow faculty members as well. You need to be a good listener. You cannot be talking and your students be talking at times at the same time. It doesn't work that way. So you need to be a good listener in order to get full knowledge of what your students and colleagues are talking about. You also need to be a good collaborator. You need to work hand in hand with your team, with your students, with your faculty as well. You need to be empathetic. You need to have patience. Not everyone do have patience. There are times students can get you upset. Even your faculty members, you need to learn, have that skill of patience in order not to know how to handle it. You also need to have an engaging classroom skill. You need to know how to engage your students, not just only students as well, but faculty members. And also a good educator should have a lifelong love of learning. If you do not have that, then you may not be the right person for the profession. So you need to have that as well. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Dr. Chikozi, my last question goes into something that you and I have talked in the past, and that is the professional mindset. If you don't mind, how do you define professional mindset? And as well as how has professional mindset play a role in your life?
Thank you so much. That's a very important question. A professional mindset for you to is something that you have to develop an environment that can be conducive for you to in order to comprehend, absorb, and then give out at the same time the skills that you have over the years. So in order to have this, I believe one should have a very safe environment of learning both mentally and physically. Also, you need to learn how to engage. Like I earlier on stated, engage both your students and your faculty members at the same time. And then also you need to be supportive, learn how to support both your students in particular, because I believe different students or all students do not have the same level of understanding. There are some that are first learners and there are some that are slow learners, not put it that way, but that do not catch or comprehend any issue. So you need to be very supportive. Another point there is connectedness. You need to learn how to connect yourself with your students. If you do not connect, form a good rapport, learning rapport with your students, then the possibility of them learning or comprehending what you're releasing or what you're teaching is likely to be diminished a little bit. So there is a need to have that connectedness with your students. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Any last word for our audience that you want to share with that I may not have asked?
Yes, thank you. I would like to share that if you're in the profession of teaching, if you're a professor, or if you're an instructor or a faculty member, there is a need to always motivate your students. There is always a need to be collaborative, empathetic, and encouraging your class audience. It is very necessary. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you very much and wish you a wonderful day. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.